Big news in MLS on Friday. Philadelphia Union leading scorer from 2013, Jack McInerney, traded straight up for Andrew Wenger of the Montreal Impact, a former #1 overall draft pick. And now, to discuss the trade, we have Philadelphia Union head coach John Hackworth on the line. John, thanks for joining us.
No problem, Andrew. Happy to be here.
Well, first things first, anytime you trade the leading scorer from a year prior, I think fans are going to ask questions. You haven't been afraid to make moves this offseason. Can you just kind of walk me through this trade and maybe reassure Philadelphia Union fans that are wondering why they've lost their leading goal scorer?
Well, look, this trade is more about what's best for our team than any one individual. And while we appreciate all that Jack has done for the club, and certainly I've had a close relationship with him, I think this move is important for us now, but also sets us up a little better in the future.
Can you give me an idea of maybe why it's better now? What about Jack maybe wasn't fitting in right now? And maybe was there a contract situation here that just made it a better bet to get Andrew Wenger into the mix?
Yeah, it wasn't about just that Andrew's better than Jack now, because I think both young guys have qualities. In the here and now, I will address that I think the type of style we're trying to play right now, Andrew perhaps can be a little better fit. I mean, we're high pressing teams all over the place. Andrew's work ethic and commitment, his physical abilities lend a little bit better to that style. We'll certainly miss what Jack brought to us, but we think that in the immediate future, we've traded players that are playing in similar positions and feel like we have a good one in Andrew. And then the long-term implications are that, Jack's at the end of a contract and Andrew's got a couple more years left. And it's important for us to think about these things not only in the short term, but in the long term as well.
Certainly some people see what Andrew Wenger did in Montreal and wonder if the finishing ability was there. I know he played central defender in the past. I can't imagine you'll be moving him there after you move out your starting center forward. But do you see any concerns? Do you see any validity to that? His inability maybe at times to finish effectively?
Yeah, I won't discount that, Andrew. I think that what you have is a player, if you compare the two of them, Jack has certainly had more opportunities than Andrew has had the last couple of years, and I think that is important to this whole piece. We're not looking for Andrew just to come in and score goals. He will clearly need to do that for us, but it's making sure that overall he fits into the way we're playing and has the abilities on both sides of the ball to execute that.
Now, going along with this conversation, a lot of people wondering where Conor Casey has been this season. I know he's been dealing with health issues. Can you give us an update on him, when he may be back and when Wenger may have another big guy up top there to compete with?
Yeah, look, Conor is back to being 100% healthy, and we think that Conor is really important to our team. Clearly, Jack was getting the most opportunities earlier in the season, but we always had the idea that Conor was going to play a big part in our team. We've talked internally about all our guys understanding that we have a lot of depth this year, and that when guys get their name called, they're going to have to step up and perform. And I think this move makes that pretty consistent, where you're going to see Conor and you're going to see Andrew get several opportunities, and it'll be up to them to perform.
Well, changes in Philadelphia. John Hackworth, thanks for joining us here on the phone. Always appreciate your time.
No problem, Andrew. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, as you can see, big changes in Philly. Andrew Wenger coming in to fill a void now left by Jack McInerney. Of course, contract issues in play, but most importantly, the Union looking ahead for what they need at that 4-3-3 formation. Let us know what you think. Andrew Wenger for Jack McInerney. Who won this trade? Let us know in the comments section below.